So you had that brilliant idea of making software invisible and make it visible in the tools that you're already using.
Absolutely, yes. So let me be crispy correct here. Make the enterprise software invisible.
Enterprise
right?
software.
Because we truly believe that people live in the system they love, they like, they spend their day in. And in this modern connected world, these are the communication channels.
Right.
We talk, we call, we are being on web presence, we email each other, we are in our calendars, we chat these days, and that's how we get things done, right? At the same time, there's a ton of enterprise automation going on, like sales automation, marketing automation, document management, I mean, you name it. And those systems want us to go back and report what we've done, because they want to know it all, because our management would like to manage the company.
Right.
So we truly believe that if we connect those two as tightly as possible, we even use the term melding, not an integration. If we meld it together, so we let people stay in the tools they are. Imagine an email which you are working on, but then you have an access right within the UI of that email to your backend system. So you see the records, you may work with those records. Once you send the email, it will be automatically saved to your system. You may utilize email template from your marketing automation. Like, the sky is only limit here. But the main idea of Invisible is we make people more productive by bringing on their fingertips the enterprise automation, which is there, which is very robust, but somewhere else, not where they are.
And what enterprise software is it compatible with? Does it work with Microsoft, with SAP, with Salesforce.com?
So we started from, back then we started from Microsoft Outlook, right? And then we kind of expanded our footprint to all of the popular email systems, IBM knows, now Gmail. And then in terms of enterprise automation, again, we started from sales processes because this was the most obvious where we, felt the opportunity to answer the use cases.
Right.
And then once we started to automate sales processes, we figured out that, wait a second, it's also for marketing people, it's also for service people when the case comes over the email and the service engineer schedules the visit. It does work for human resource management process when I schedule the interview, etc., etc. So in terms of the enterprise software, we started to partner with ISVs, and I'm happy to say that we are right now an OEM partner of the companies like Oracle, Microsoft, SAP. But it's not only for those software giants, as we know, right? We're also very flexible and good with the smaller companies, including small startups.
Right. So how do you measure the effectiveness, the time savings? What metrics can we associate that?
Time measurement is very, very simple and straightforward to calculate. Say, if you have a rule that every single conversation in email needs to be saved to your CRM system, for example, you can easily calculate how many clicks and seconds you spend on every email, which is sent but then need to be reflected. So you calculate that, then you run the report out of your CRM, how many of those activities were reported, and then you calculate how many seconds you spent or don't even spend using our tool, see the gain, multiply it at the number of emails and the salary, and you have an ROI. And I'm happy to say that some of our customers reported like $500,000 savings just from global rollout of our software across their large org.
Right.
So that's one way of doing this. Like, hey, time saver, and that's the ROI. I truly believe that the real ROI is a productivity gain. It's, for me as a sales rep, being armed for the conversation, prepared for the conversation when I'm having that conversation. Have access to the data, being able to react on that in a more intelligent way than before. Being able to come back to my system instantly with the changes I've just agreed during the conversation, either on the phone call or in email. And then speed of a business, harder to measure, but I truly believe that's the biggest thing.
That's awesome. Where can people learn more about your tool?
So Invisible.io, that's the company. We produce a lot of products for different directions. So Invisible.io is a very good place to start. It's our website. Smart Cloud Connect, that's the product for Salesforce community. So smartcloudconnect.io, that's another very good source to learn more about the product and try it out, which is very easy and free to try.